Hey everyone, Ryan here, and today I'm going to tell you what you can do to help your home sell fast. Now, have you ever looked at houses online and noticed the same home on the market for months and months? There's a reason for that, and I'm going to go over 5 things you can do that will help you prevent you from being one of those homes in any market. Now, because let's face it, who wants to have their home sit on the market month after month? Now, the reason you put your home for sale is to get it sold, not just to have it for sale. By using these 5 tips, I've seen homeowners just like you sell their home in less time than those who didn't use these 5 things. So sit back and relax, stay tuned, and I'll show you just what I'm talking about. So here we have it, 5 ways to sell your home fast. And I believe in my almost 15 years of real estate, that these 5 things would help in just about any market condition. So number one, you're going to remove all the clutter. So we'll put clutter. Now, what do I mean by this? You obviously have a lot of stuff in your home. You like the way it looks, most likely, but sometimes there's just too much stuff. Having too much stuff in your home can make your home feel smaller. Plus, it doesn't give people an idea of where they can put things in the home, how they can decorate the home. You want to paint the picture that this is a really nice, really big house. It's really well laid out. You're really well organized. Just gives a better presentation. You want to make it so that they can picture themselves living in the house, not see how you live in the house. So you want to remove all the clutter. So you can do that various ways. You can go through all of your stuff, which all of us need to do. We probably haven't done it in a while. By getting rid of all that stuff, you can take it to the dump. It gets rid of stuff that you don't need. You can donate items, give them to people that actually do need them, get a tax break for that. All kinds of different ways that you can get rid of your stuff. Now, you can also, if you need to, rent a storage unit. Say you have stuff you don't want to get rid of, maybe some of the kids' toys or some extra pieces of furniture, filing cabinets, all those kinds of things. You can rent a small storage space and you can put them in there. I know it's a little bit more of a cost, but you got to look at it this way. If I don't do this, maybe I'm on the market 4, 5, 6 months versus I do it faster and I'm on the market way less. It could help me save money in the end. It could help me get a better price for my house because my house will look much better. It will compare much better to those other houses out there. And that's really what it comes down to. How does your house compare to the other houses that people are walking through, they're looking at online, and all those different things? So you want to make sure that yours looks the best that it can possibly look. Now, another thing you can do is say you can't afford a storage unit or you can't get rid of a lot of stuff. You can't donate it. You can't throw it away because you don't want to. It's all stuff you want. See if there's somewhere you can hide the stuff. Maybe you can hide stuff under the bed, in the back of a closet. Maybe there's an extra bedroom with a closet. Just try different ways that you can get rid of stuff and get it out of the way, because I've seen people walk through homes and it's been cluttered. One of the worst houses I ever went into as a real estate agent was a house that was about $500,000 at the time. Again, this is about 10 years ago. And the house this was a really nice house, but you walk in and it was cluttered. There was stuff everywhere. You could barely walk through the house. I went upstairs into the master bathroom. They had a nice big soak tub. It's full of clothes. So when you have that type of presentation, who wants to buy the house? The house was dark. All the curtains were closed. There was no lights on. All these simple things that they could have done to make that house look a lot better, they didn't do. Thus, that price of the house is going to be just driven down. Number 2, write personal pics. So chances are in your house somewhere, especially if you have kids, on the refrigerator, on the walls, in the bedrooms, on the nightstand, you have pictures of you and your family everywhere in your house. You need to take all those pictures down and you need to store them somewhere in the storage unit like we talked about, or put them under the bed or in the back of a closet. The reason you want to do this is, again, you want people to picture themselves in that house. You don't want to walk in a house and have someone picture just you, how you live. They want to see themselves in that house. They don't want to see you in that house. So take down all of your personal pictures, put them away, and just hide them somewhere. Anywhere is fine. Obviously, you're not going to donate them, not going to throw them away. If you have that storage unit, you can put them in there. But you need to get the idea of you living in that house out of people's minds when they walk through the door. It needs to be they're the ones living in the house. They can picture themselves there. So as much stuff as you can do, take down the report cards off the refrigerator, the to-do list, just all those different things that you can do to help people picture themselves living in that house and not you living in the house. Now we'll go on to item number 3, and that's your handy dandy agent. This is an important one. You need the right agent. As we talked about in my previous buyer's video, you have to have the right agent for the job. You don't want to hire an employee, and that's what the agent is to you, that can't do the job, can't perform. So first question you need to ask them is, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Agent, do you sell homes? Some agents are just buyer's agents. That's all they do. They help people buy homes. They work with buyers only. They drive them around in their car. They show them houses. They know how to write the offers. They know how to do that. If you ask them, hey, how much is my house worth? They may not even know how to come up with that data. They may not know how to compare properties from one another. They may not know the difference between how do I price a 4-bedroom house versus a 3-bedroom house. They may not know those things that they should know in order to sell your house. So you want to have an agent that sells homes, and hopefully one that's sold a lot of them. Another thing you want to ask them is, how many houses have you sold? In the last year, in the last 5 years, whatever, how many houses have you sold? Do you regularly sell houses? Is this a part-time job for you? Do you have you sold 2 houses only? How many years have you been in the business? All those different kind of things, because you want to get a background on that person, because that person is the one that's going to be doing all the legwork to get your home sold. So you want to make sure they know what they're doing. Do they know how to sell your house? Do they know all the paperwork that's needed? Have they sold a bunch of homes? Do they have a marketing strategy? Are they just going to put your house on the market, put a sign out front, put it in the MLS with some pictures, and hope it sells? I hope not, because that's not the kind of agent you need. You need an agent that says, okay, here is my marketing strategy. Here's my portfolio. Here's how I came up with the price. Here's how I did, XYZ, and here's how I do this. Here's how I got this home sold for 10% more than it was listed, because it's a really good market. I know how to negotiate offers. I know how to get you the best market, or the best offer for your house. Some agents don't know how to do that. Some agents have never been in a multiple offer strategy. They don't know how to compare different offers. Is it better to be cash? Is it better to be financed? Is it better to what? What's the best deal? This person's putting a lot of money down, but they're financing. This person is doing cash, but it's a little bit less, but it'll close sooner. You have to know what each offer is, what it means, and what the advantage is to you for each offer. So make sure they have that experience. Now we'll go on to number 4, and that's we'll write agent and then price. This is another big one. I'm going to sell you this whiteboard right here. I have it for sale right now. It's going to cost you $100. Are you going to pay $100 for this? No. Why? Because it's not worth it. It's worth maybe $20. So you're going to go to the next spot, and you're going to see the next seller that has it for sale. They have it for $19.99. Good deal. It's a nice whiteboard. It's big. It's got a nice border. Got the tray. It's got a pen. It's got an eraser. That's everything I'm looking for. I like the price. I know it's worth it because I've seen it at 4 other places, but they're just a little bit, few more dollars expensive than this guy has it for $19.99. I'm going to buy it. I'm not going to buy it for $100. That's the way you have to look at your house. Your house has to be priced right. It has to make sense. There has to be a reason. Can't just be, let's take this price and put it on the market to see what happens. You can't do that. So when your agent says, here's my price, say, how did you come up with that price? They should be able to show you, here's some properties that are on the market now that are comparable to yours. They might not be exactly the same, but they should be close. You don't want to take a house that's 2,000 square feet and compare it against a house that's 1,000 square feet. That doesn't make sense. But they should be pretty close to yours. So you want to see what's on the market now, meaning what's for sale? What's my competition when I go to sell my house? Then what's pending, meaning what have buyers already come in and made an offer on? I want to see some properties like that so I know, okay, yeah, someone has a house listed just like mine for $500,000, but there's nothing selling in that price range. But if you can see there's 2, 3, 4, 5 properties like yours that are selling for that amount of money because they're pending right now, that means a buyer has shown interest, liked it enough, said, yes, I'm willing to pay this price. Then you want to look at sold. What has sold? The agent should be telling you, okay, these 4 houses have sold. they're comparable to yours. Here's the prices they sold at. It's a confirmed sale. It's done over. They actually paid this amount. It appraised for that amount. Here's how long it took for them to sell. These houses were on the market 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Here's our market time. We know that it's going to take XYZ amount of time to get your house sold. So you want to make sure that your agent is the one that not only picks the price, but they have a reason. They have the facts for picking the price. Now, once you see that price, does it make sense? So let's use that example again. $500,000. You're seeing all these houses in the active, pending, and sold. $500,000. Okay, that price makes sense. But your agent says, I want to list your house for $550,000. Why? Why would you list my house for $50,000 more than all these other ones? Does the price make sense? Or they want to come in too low. We're going to list your house at $489,000, $479,000. Why? Now, if they can give you a reason, well, you have a little bit smaller yard. These were all newer. These were all in a little bit better condition. They had replaced carpets, replaced full floors. Maybe one had granite. Yours only has tile in the countertops in the kitchen, that kind of thing. If they can give you the reasons for why your house is a little bit less, that's fine. Another thing that's good to do, a lot of search engines have, they search at certain price points. Make sure you fall into the lower price point so that if the price point is, let's say, on Redfin, it goes from $400 to $499, and the next price point is $500 to $650 or whatever. Make sure you're just under the $500. Make sure you can get into the lower pool. That way there'll be more buyers, their chances are, because once you start getting into the higher price ranges, there's less amount of buyers. How many comparables are they showing you? Like I said, you need to see at least 3 in each category. That's what I always like to have. If I could have more, I would. You don't want to look at too many, but you want to have at least enough. 3 in each category seems to be a really, really good range. It seems to give you enough idea of what's going on. Also, make sure that the prices are in your area. I don't want to compare your house to a house 5 miles away. It doesn't make sense. The schools are different. The neighborhoods are different. The house ages may be different. The house types may be different. There could be a ton of things. The crime could be different. They could have sidewalks. You couldn't, vice versa. What is the house comparable to? It has to be in that same area as yours. So the next thing we're going to talk about is photos. And these aren't the photos on the wall. These are pro photos. So let me tell you what I'm talking about. Now, do you want me to take a picture of your house with my cell phone? No, you don't. Of course you don't. But I see it all the time. I see agents list these houses, $1 million, nice big house, cell phone pictures. And there'll only be 5 of them. And there are pictures of little narrow hallways and bathroom toilets and sinks, and it doesn't give you any idea what the house is like, what it looks like, how it flows, all those different things. You want, 1, as many pictures as you can get on every single website that'll take them. 2, you want professional photography of your home. You're showcasing this. People love to look at pictures of homes. They will look at the pictures, then they'll look at other things. First, they'll see price. They'll say, yeah, it's pretty close. Then they'll look at pictures. They will grade your house on pictures. If your first 3 pictures are crap, they're moving on to the next one because the house is probably crap. That's what they're thinking. If your pictures are really nice, they're going to keep going. They're going to look at all the pictures. Then they're going to start going into the details. How many bedrooms? How many baths? How many square feet? All these different things. Then they're going to think, this kind of matches what I want. When can I go see it? That's the first step to getting your house sold. You have to have that presentation. You have to have an agent that's going to have a professional photographer come and take photos of your house. It doesn't cost that much. Most agents, when they're going over that marketing plan with you, they will pay to have your photos taken. They'll pay the photographer. Chances are they've worked with them a lot. They know the quality. You can go and look and say, let me see other homes that this guy's taken or gal's taken pictures of. I want to see what kind of quality I'm going to get. You can go on there, you can look, beautiful pictures. There should be a lot of good pictures. With the way cameras are now, they can make your house look really, really nice, and it'll just be a really good presentation. So you want to have that agent use a professional photographer that will come in your home and will provide you these beautiful pictures for your presentation. So that when people go online, they will choose your house, not another house. Now, other things you want to have done, you may, for the pictures, they may suggest having your home staged. It does cost money. It's not a bad idea. Some people can't afford it, some can. What I mean by staging is they will come to your house and they will look at your furniture, they'll look how it's designed, and maybe they'll say, let's move a few things around. Let's design it like this. Let's bring in some additional pieces, maybe some photographs to put on the wall. Maybe we'll bring in some fake plants. maybe some more lighting, different things. Listen to those people. They are experts. Even if you can't afford it, listen to them, then see if you can even go to a thrift market, pick something up, pick up some extra lighting, pick up some paintings, pick up some fake plants, something that you can do. Always listen to that advice. You don't have to hire them and pay them, $1, $2, $5, whatever they're going to cost, $1,000. But listen to them, see what they have to offer, see what they say, and then if you can't afford it, do it yourself the best you can, because it's better than doing nothing. Now, you have to think again, my house versus the other houses. Not everyone is going to do this. Not everyone is going to listen to this advice, just like everyone doesn't listen to my advice to smash the like button and subscribe to my channel so that my YouTube channel can grow and I can share this with more people. Some of you will, but not everyone. Hopefully all of you do. But some people aren't going to listen to the advice to do these things, to make their house look better, because that's too much time, it's too much effort. I just sell my house. Well, I can't sell your house because you won't do these things. So we're going to take a less price? Is that what you want to do? This could cost you 10, 15%. I mean, there's numbers to back up that data that show doing things like this will help your house get sold faster for more money, because it shows as a better presentation. When people are buying houses, just like if you sell and go to buy a house, it gets emotional. You know that. Imagine someone's emotions when they walk into your house and they see the presentation of your house. It's clean, it's bright, the curtains are open, all the lights are on, it smells good, there's furniture properly placed and designed, there's a nice painting on the wall. It's just beautiful. It's nice and open. It's not all cluttered. I don't have to go like this to get through areas. There's plenty of room. People can start picturing themselves living there. They start getting emotional about it. That's what you want. You want to play on that emotional response of someone living in your house, someone walking in and saying, this is it. This is my house. And if you've ever looked at houses, if you've ever looked especially in a new subdivision, you've probably walked in the house and said, this has everything that I've ever wanted. This is it. This is the one I want. So you want them to have that. You want it to smell good. You want it to be bright. You want it to be open. You want everything to look perfect. Now, if you have kids, that's going to mean cleaning your house a lot, especially right before showings. Oh, it's going to be the cleanest your house has ever been, most likely. That's the way it was for me when I sold homes. People would always tell me, hey, man, we got rid of a lot of stuff. It was good to declutter. We've never had a house this clean for this long. It's a really good thing to do. It'll really help you save a lot of time. It'll help you get more money. It'll help you get into your next house faster. And it's something you'll notice too. Start going online and look at houses. Look at how they're presented. You'll be able to tell the difference right away between people that took the advice and people that didn't. And you'll see the presentation for yourself. So thank you for taking the time to watch the video on the 5 ways to sell your home fast. If you have any questions, any remarks, leave them down below in the comment section. I'll be sure to answer those, or maybe I'd do a follow-up video. If you would like and subscribe to the video, that would help my channel out tremendously. Help me grow, help to get this to more people. I would really appreciate it. So take care, everyone. Enjoy your day, and we'll see you in the next video. See you later.